next guest is a talented actress who's dominating the screen in her role as fan favorite Malika in the freeform hit Good Trouble. Please welcome our girl, Zuri Adele.
Welcome, Zuri.
I'm trying to get on y'all's level.
You already there and beyond, okay?
Thank you.
Let's talk about what you did before actually being this incredible actress. You were actually working at Olive Garden.
Oh my gosh, I was.
So I have to know, like, what kind of hostess were you? Did you get to take any food back home? How you feel about them breadsticks?
Okay, those breadsticks never get old. Yes, my first job at Olive Garden. Was at Olive Garden when I was in high school, which is so full circle because recently with Good Trouble and Freeform, we did a commercial for Olive Garden on the set of our show. So it was a really beautiful moment of like, being in my dream job and remembering when I was working in that space and like being grateful that I left that place in good, with good energy too.
Were you a good hostess though?
I was a great hostess and that's all I need to do at a restaurant. I don't need to necessarily be a server or running things. I like to welcome you and set the vibe. Like I'm the curator of the vibe at my house too. I like to host, have people over.
Love that.
You put it to good use.
Great smile for that too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Me and you have something in common. We both graduated from HBCUs.
Yes.
Yes.
My HBCU sister. Yes.
Yes. And you graduated from the prestigious Spelman.
Yes.
And you know what I love about it? Ralph Lauren just he actually announced that he's partnering with Spelman and Morehouse to do a branding partnership. And it was spearheaded by 2 Spelman alumni.
Yes.
Why is this so important for brands to start partnering with HBCUs?
Well, it's important because they're so, like, HBCUs are where you get to learn your craft from the perspective of, like, the African diaspora. We get to learn our history, especially Black history, starting before slavery, and we get to learn about the influence that we've had on culture and traditions. And it's really important for fashion to acknowledge that influence. These companies want to reach out to so many non-white people for,
inspiration.
For inspiration and for our money. And it's important that it's also that we are acknowledged for our contribution to fashion. And I love that we're doing it in such a historic space, in such a monumental way at the right time.
And the line is so cute. It's really cute.
Yes.
It's based in a certain era, like in the 20s and the 30s.
I love it so much. I'm so excited to get a few pieces myself.
I love that you're excited about it, but you're also doing amazing things for HBCUs as well.
Yes.
For the HBCU alumni. Tell us about the Zuri Adele Fellowship and just what inspired you to create it.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. Yes, so the fellowship is a scholarship fund that I started at UCLA where I went to graduate school. And I noticed that there weren't that many HBCU alums in our graduate program, especially when it came to studying film and theater. And our perspectives, because we have that unique learning experience at HBCUs, I find that our perspective is so needed in the world of storytelling. And I wanted to provide more access to HBCU alums. I was meeting so many who would come visit the program and who were offered money at private institutions like Yale. And they were really interested in being in Los Angeles and being at our program specifically. And I felt really called to start to provide more of an incentive for HBCU graduates to come to our program because we need that unique perspective, and I want to support that type of storytelling before we enter like the working world, and to make that training more accessible as possible to HBCU grads.
You better. That is incredible.
HBCUs, we do it.
We do it. We do it.
This is the thing.
Yes.
That legacy. Well, let's get into some trouble, okay? The good kind.
Yes. Only the good kind.
Your show is hot. The Good Trouble. Let's talk about your character, Malika's love life. She is poly. I mean, it's just open. How is this going to play out?
It's gonna be very spicy and juicy, very liberating because yes, Malika is poly. She didn't necessarily identify as poly through her whole upbringing. She was more introduced through it through a partner of hers. And so what I love is that we get to explore polyamory right as Malika is exploring polyamory.
that's cool.
And I think that that's really exciting. And it's exciting for me too. There's so many new love styles that are being more normalized now. And I like and love that I get to be a part of that in this particular body for this generation.
So so I gotta get nosy.
Okay.
Because have you experimented, or are you into that type of thing for your personal life?
Ooh, I am newly very just open to just taking off all the conventional expectations when it comes to romance and love style. So yes, the answer is yes, I'm open. Yeah, I haven't necessarily practiced polyamory, and I'm really excited to practice consensual non-monogamy in a way that I see,
Consensual non-monogamy.
Yes.
I think I've been doing that, but that was in the 80s.
But now it has a name.
Yeah.
Now it has a name. I
Now we have
understand
the
and you
language.
understand.
I thought I was being a but I was actually being liberated.
Was it consensual though?
It was consensual.
Okay. And I don't.
And he knew.
And that's your business. And that's what matters. Yeah.
But I just love how we're progressing in
evolving,
dating and giving titles instead of playing games with people.
Exactly.
And saying, this
That's
is
a
what
great
I
point.
want.
Exactly.
You know?
Choosing honesty, choosing compassion. Sometimes it can be a lot of work, which I'm learning through my character's experience, that, it adds more work. But to do something like that with dignity is really important. And I love that we're normalizing that standard.
Yeah.
The honesty part, I'm here for it.
Exactly.
Now, Good Trouble is such a groundbreaking show. It encompasses so many of the challenges that young adults, in particular, are facing today, that they're facing now.
Yes.
What do you think? Why do you think the show resonates with so many viewers?
I think that it resonates with issues that are really important to so many of the viewers, and we stay a bit ahead of the game, ahead of the curve when it comes to talking about issues like working with unhoused people, creating spaces for more people to have access to homes, working with people who are impacted by incarceration. And so a lot of people are seeing their fight for liberation in the show. And I think a lot of people are seeing themselves in the show, various love styles, so many different cultural experiences, all sort of packed into this, this one episode each time. And I think that's why so many people are hooked, that more people are seeing themselves or seeing their families and their loved ones.
Because I haven't seen this because the Malika character is bisexual.
Yes.
Which is a representation that's very important to normalizing the LGBTQ plus community.
Yes.
Has it helped you to navigate, your own journey as a woman?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, especially as a bisexual woman, a bi plus woman. I love navigating Malika's bisexuality. She is also I think new to dating women, new to exploring her bisexuality and her polyamory at once. She's newer than I am, I say, to her bisexuality. And I love that I get to learn and explore more and more through her. And what I also love is that we're doing it in a way that doesn't fetishize bisexuality.
Yes.
There aren't so many questions about if we can have a threesome or it's not all about sex. This experience is being shown through the experience of navigating multiple relationships with multiple people rather than fetishizing the sexual aspect, which
so
I think
important.
happens so often to women. This is
Exactly.
so great to just explore the love that is there. Yeah.
That's so needed. Thank you for all the work you're doing.
Well, thank you.
You guys, we actually have a clip from Good Trouble.
Oh! Angelica's good. Yeah. I really like her.
Nice.
Me in the 80s.
Okay, so I know we just talked about that compassion part, but we did catch Malika in just a little hint of the lie, so she's still figuring out how to balance all of the,
It's good.
Deborah, we all still figuring it out, okay?
Okay.
Zuri, thank you so much for hanging out with us
you so
today. We
much.
love having you here. Good Trouble airs Wednesdays at 10 p.m., 9 Central on Freeform, and it streams the next day on Hulu, so be sure to check it out.